Hey there, welcome in. I'm Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV, and I'm here to talk to you about our brand new MTX3 88PR Pro. Now, this is an all-in-one matrix switcher from us. It is a powerhouse of a product. It's got 8 HDMI input, 8 HDMI output, as well as 8 HD-based ports that are completely configurable as inputs or outputs. You also see on inputs 1 and 2 is you have USB-C inputs that support up to 60 watts of charging, including MST, multi-stream transport for your extended desktops. It also has a full audio DSP, including AEC, Dante, and multi-zone amplifiers. Also kind of first of its kind within our all-in-one matrix switchers is full USB routing, extension, and switching. And to kind of round it off, we have a full network configuration built into this product as well, which is great because we do support built into this product is H.264 and 265 streaming out onto the network, as well as some built-in AirPlay and Miracast features. So we're super excited about this product. If you need more information, reach out to us at kramerav.com. Thanks for staying plugged in. I'll catch you next time. Hey there, Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV, and I'm going to show you how to set up your USB-C connection on the new MTX3 88PR Pro. So let's take a look at its embedded web page. First things first, you're going to want to navigate to the AV and USB settings, and then you have settings for both ports 1 and 2 on USB-C. Now I'm going to have my screen set up as dual, so you can have dual extended desktops. Of course, it can be single. And then I'm going to simply come to routing, and you're going to want to make sure that I'm plugged into input 1. I'm going to switch that drop-down menu to USB-C, and then you'll also see down here that the second screen is set up on input 7. If you were to be plugged into input 2, your main screen would be on input 2, and then second screen would be on input 8. That's pretty much it on how to set up USB-C on the new MTX3 88PR Pro. Thanks for staying plugged in. I'll catch you next time. Hey there, welcome in. I'm Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV. I want to talk to you about our MTX3 88PR Pro and specifically on some of the AV settings within this device. So I'm going to log into my embedded web page here. Now you have your first USB-C, input 1 and 2. Of course, you can configure single or dual extended desktop. You also have your input configuration where you can adjust label, color, as well as which input you want to have HDCP enabled or disabled. Also, as an input, don't forget that we also have AirPlay and Miracast built in, so you can enable this and configure it here within the embedded web page. Now, jumping down to output settings, of course, you can adjust your label, the resolution, so what do you want the product to scale out to your display or projector to, and there's some additional settings like your HDCP, audio follow video, or DSP insertion perhaps. And then again, don't forget you also have a IP streaming output. So here you can adjust what type of protocol, streaming protocol you're sending out onto the network, your bit rate, your encoding method, resolution, all that sorts of stuff here built into the MTX3 88PR Pro. Thanks for staying plugged in, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there, welcome in. I'm Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV, and I want to talk to you about our MTX3 88PR Pro, specifically the HD-based T configuration. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm logged in here into my product here. You go to AV settings and then HD-based T pre-config. First things first, you're going to want to select the configuration. How many inputs, how many outputs do you need? From there, you can then decide, hey, do I need to extend USB? Do I need to bring in a USB peripheral camera? Or maybe do I have a host on the far end? Of course, you can bring that in over the extension line. Are you needing to extend Ethernet? Maybe do you need to control a projector or display on the far end? And then last thing here is long reach. So this actually, within the box, it'll do 18 gig video up to 330 feet, or if you need more longer reach than that, it'll do 1080p up to about 500 feet. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for staying plugged in, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there, welcome in. I'm Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV, and I want to talk to you about our MTX3 88PR Pro and specifically the audio pre-configuration page here. So essentially, what you want to have selected here is what you have connected physically to the inputs and outputs within the device itself. So here you're going to want to actually select, what ports you're going to utilize, enable or disable those ports, and then once you have that all completely set up how you want it, you're going to go ahead and click Save, because what this does is it allows you to then do the actual audio processing. So depending on what you have enabled within the audio pre-config page is going to be what is available for you to configure within the actual audio DSP itself. That pretty much wraps up the audio pre-configuration. Thanks for staying plugged in with Kramer AV. I'll catch you next time. Hey there, welcome in. I'm Travis Cawthorn with Kramer AV, and I'm here to talk to you about our MTX3 88PR Pro. Specifically, I want to go into the audio processing, really the DSP. Don't forget to set this up within the audio pre-configuration first, so you have your inputs and outputs that you have a part of the system. Now, let's run through this here real quick. So we're going to go through your mic. Of course, you have your level adjustment, phantom power, mute configuration here for your mic inputs. You have auto feedback suppression, so it'll squash any feedback coming into the room. You also have your expander, so this is going to essentially make those quieter noises quiet. For instance, maybe ambient noise within the space, HVAC noise it may hear, it'll keep those quiet. You have your high pass filter, your compressor, which essentially is going to compress those higher levels of audio within the space so you don't have any clipping. You also have your parametric EQ and, of course, AEC. Also have your gain adjustments here for your mic input, and then we also have some similar configuration here on the output. So you have your delay settings, again, high pass filters, parametric EQ on your output, low pass filter, and a limiter. Now, just keep in mind, I click through all these, but if you want to actually enable them, don't forget to actually select the on button so you can enable that processing. And then you can go ahead and make your configurations, settings, changes, and save those for a preset. That pretty much wraps up a little bit about the audio processing here. Thank you for staying plugged in with Kramer AV. I'll catch you next time.